What's up, guys? It's Alex. We're out here in the garage because I think we need to cut some rocks. So I've got a few really big agates and I, for some reason, haven't been cutting them. So I think today we are gonna take a look at a couple of our big agates and then figure out which one we want to cut today. So here we go. These are the three agates that I was kind of thinking about. This one's interesting because it's got a really big quartz pocket in the front. You can kind of see there. So I could see kind of cutting across the face, seeing what sort of stuff's inside. That would be pretty for sure. This is a big unknown. I mean, this is probably the biggest agate that I've got in the garage right now. You never know what you're gonna get when you cut into a big agate like this, but it would be interesting. This one, obviously much flatter, but of course, I don't really have many clues as to like what could be on the inside. Just looking at the outside, you know, sometimes you can tell when you're looking at them. And then the last one would be this one, which I would say similar to this, really hard to say what we might be dealing with on the inside, but how do you decide? Obviously, we can eventually cut all of these, but I think for today, we are gonna cut, let's cut this one. And you know what I'm thinking here? I think we'll cut it down the side like that, or across this face. Oh, it's hard to show you when I'm holding the camera. But I'll show you what I mean when I get it set up in the saw. And of course, we'll be using our Highland Park 12-inch slab saw. But what I'm thinking is put it in the vise like this and cut across that face. I just don't see a reason to cut it any other direction. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this set up and then we'll see what's inside. All right, guys, so I got the saw all set up here. You can kind of see what the game plan is. We're just gonna start by taking a little piece off, and then we can certainly work our way into it and cut some different slabs depending on what we see inside. So let's go ahead and get this party started. All right, guys, we are done with the first cut. Ooh, would you look at that? I think we got ourselves a nice little waterline agate. Let's go ahead and back this saw here. Would you look at that? That is really cool. I honestly was not expecting to see that. And there's even a little bit of moss sprinkled in there with some of the waterline. That's awesome. Okay, well, I do think that we're gonna wanna keep cutting it. So let's go ahead and move it forward so we can get another, I don't know, like decent sized slab off of it. And then get another cut. Looks perfect. So our second cut is done. Kind of see what we got down here. Interestingly, it does look like there's some host rock here inside of the specimen. So let's go ahead and back it off the saw. Oh, wow, that is really beautiful, man. I think it just gets prettier the farther we go. And look at the different colors inside of that host rock. Isn't that interesting? Well, I personally think we ought to give it one more cut. So I'm gonna go ahead and advance the saw over here. It's one of the nice things about having a slab saw like this. So you can move your cuts. So that looks about right to my eye. Yeah, that should be good. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and get it spinning, and I'll come back and see what we got. All right, we're finally, it's been a little while, coming back to this beautiful waterline agate. So I'm gonna take this out of the vise real quick, get it cleaned off, and we'll take a closer look. All right, guys. So here they are, final product. This beautiful waterline. Still quite a bit left. And you can see some of the slabs we cut. I mean, is that just not beautiful? So we'll save some slabs, you know, for future stuff. And I think we'll plan on polishing the bigger specimen. You know, the other thing that I really like about this is the host rock in there, which I assume is basalt. Really pretty. But yeah, man, that's just gorgeous. Well, thanks as always for watching. I hope you enjoyed this quick little lapidary video. My wife and I, we just had our third child, a daughter. Her name's Amelia. So haven't been making as many videos recently because of that. But thanks for your patience, and hopefully more to come here soon.